this recipe, you will need 3 small sweet potatoes. I use purple sweet potatoes here, and then you will be also needing foil with that. So you're going to start by poking potatoes with a fork or a knife to help them breathe in the foil. This is essential for cooking them because, especially if the skin is super tough, they will burst in your oven and they won't cook the same. They'll be a lot drier. So poking the sweet potatoes allows them to breathe and cook better throughout. So now you're going to make sure your oven is preheated to 400 degrees. Place them in the oven and they will bake for 45 to 60 minutes. After your sweet potatoes are cooked, you have to have them pretty much overcooked so they're super soft. You're going to add them to a blender with a 1/4 cup of almond milk, a tablespoon of nut butter, a dash of vanilla extract, a dash of cinnamon, and some chia seeds. And you're gonna blend that all up until it's a smooth, creamy consistency. You can add stevia if you want as well to create some more sweetness. I know it doesn't look that appetizing, but man, this is very tasty. And you can also add protein if you want to add protein to your breakfast, but otherwise it is good as is. Now once it's all in the bowl, you can add your choice of toppings. I use some frozen raspberries, some cacao nibs, some cinnamon, and then I did a last little drizzle of powdered peanut butter P2 with just some almond milk. And this was so delicious. This next recipe is probably one of my favorite go-tos, which is a berry and peanut butter overnight oats. So to start off, you'll need 1/2 cup of oats, 2 tablespoons of powdered peanut butter, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, some stevia, some vanilla extract, 3/4 cup almond milk, and then a scoop of protein powder, which I forgot to film, but you will mix it all together and make sure all the ingredients are well combined, and you will put it in the fridge overnight to thicken. If you don't have time to do it overnight, you can do it for about an hour and it will still be thick, but the one thing that is beneficial with doing overnight oats and the oats soaking overnight is it really helps with digestion as it breaks down the hard fiber shell of the oats. So in the morning, you can take the overnight oats out and stir them, give them one good stir, and then add your choice of toppings. So for mine, I decided to do some frozen raspberries because those are my favorite as of recent, as well as some coconut flakes. I love these because they add a good little crunch. And that is it. Super quick and easy, and you don't have to worry about it in the oven or the microwave, and it is one easy grab and go recipe. This last recipe is one of my favorites. So you'll start by having 1 cup of oat flour, a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, a scoop of protein, and mix all the dry ingredients together and make sure that they are thoroughly combined. Then you'll be adding a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 chia egg, which is just a tablespoon of chia with 3 tablespoons of water. Let sit for 5 or so minutes, and then about 1/2 cup of almond milk. You may need a little bit more almond milk depending on the type of protein you use, as some thicken more, but just give it a good stir and add little bits of milk at a time depending on how much thinner you need the batter to be. Now you are going to heat a non-stick pan to a medium heat and pour the batter on. Each pancake will cook for about 2 minutes per side. I usually put a lid on the pan just to help them cook through. These pancakes are a great weekend recipe, as I find that weekends I like to treat myself to a more decadent breakfast, as I actually have time to make it. And I hope you enjoy.